got this from Lionhouse Kingdoms, Coal-Lion Empires. Yeah, tell them you got this beef from the Coal-Lion.
Oh, come join us today. Encouragement, support the Boss Ladies Radio Show. Weekdays at 9 p.m. Central and Sunday at 6 p.m. Central. Download the Spreaker app and search Boss Ladies Radio Show. And Boss Ladies Show. Yeah, the Boss Ladies Show. I'm promoted, doing what I do, loving what I do. Yeah, yeah, it's the truth. Boss Lady Radio Show, yeah.
Hey guys, how you doing? This is your boy, Takoa King Lion, at Lionhouse right now in the Lion's Den, giving a big shout out to the Boss Lady radio station. You already know what time it is. I just wanted to do this for her. I hope you enjoyed this intro. Love you, Boss Lady. Keep doing your thing. This is your boy, Takoa Lion. Always be real. Always keep it there. Love you guys.
What's up? What's up? Welcome to the Boss Ladies Live Radio Show. 4-time award-winning now. Spreaker Studios, sponsored by Boss Ladies Inc. and Dre's Radio Cafe, a.k.a. The Hangout, a.k.a. Dre's 8. Coming straight out of Atlanta, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I had to make a few stops, so this is one of my first stops. Let's welcome in the chat room. We got Noriega the King, a.k.a. the one-hand producer, y'all. Let's welcome him to the show, y'all. I've been doing great, you know what I'm saying? Just flew in from Wisconsin to Atlanta, chilling out on vacation, trying to get this network in. I gotta get some interviews before the year is out, you know what I'm saying? So I'll be keeping you posted on what's going on with me, baby. How you doing? Let's get it. Up next, we got Loudly playing with sounds off that Loudly app and also with Magics, you know what I'm saying? You know your girl Disky gotta rock the house. Let's go. And also, we got a special guest coming up.
true. I'm neither acting or I'm changing personality. Everybody ask me what will be. Everybody wants to know from me. They're just asking, never listen to what I say. They're just talking without joining me day by day. Have you ever tried to live without? Did you ever know what it's all about? It fills your soul and my mind with harmony. Ooh, even control. Music's on, it shows that emotions are all too true. I'm neither acting or I'm changing personality. Without joining me day by day. Everybody sing. Find a world you've never been. To inspire you, let your dreams come true. Oh, ooh, listen to this song I sing. Find a world you've never been. To inspire you, let your dreams come true. Oh, ooh, listen to.
Yeah, it's that real shit. You niggas out here fake.
You already know that's your boy C Mills. Real niggas.
Talk.
Let's get it.
This how I'm feeling. On my mama, ain't never gon' change. Went through a struggle, didn't complain. Real ass nigga took all that pain. Y'all stood in the storm and walked through the rain. Seen who was real, seen who was fake. Seen who was trying to take food on my plate. Seen who was supposed to give a nigga with a stunt on me. I got something for your ass, just wait. Real ass nigga know his time gon' come. Real ass nigga know the money gon' come. Real ass nigga know the cars and the hoes ain't shit. Bitch family number one. Real ass niggas put money on books. Real ass niggas don't care about looks. Real ass niggas don't hop on tracks, especially if he don't feel the hook. Real ass niggas supposed to ball with each other. Real ass niggas supposed to ball with each other. Real ass niggas supposed to be everywhere 50 deep, mobbing in the mall with each other. Real ass niggas give back to the hood, even if a nigga sold crack to the hood. If you ain't a real nigga, they provoke your past and your weak ass don't get jacked to the hood. Real ass niggas don't turn into hoes. Real ass niggas don't turn into hoes. Real ass niggas don't turn into hoes. Won't turn into hoes. Won't turn into hoes. Real ass niggas don't turn into hoes. Real ass niggas don't turn into hoes. Real ass niggas don't turn into hoes. Won't turn into hoes. Won't turn into hoes. Real ass niggas don't change. 100. Real ass niggas stay the same. Yes sir. Real ass niggas know the game. Real ass niggas don't complain. No. Real ass niggas don't change. 100. Real ass niggas stay the same. Yes sir. Real ass niggas know the game. Real ass niggas don't complain. No. Real ass nigga don't trust no bitch. Real ass nigga don't fuck with a snitch. Real ass nigga throw them hands in the air like when baseball players get hit with the pitch. Real ass nigga go hard for his click. Real ass nigga don't ride niggas dick. Real ass niggas put food on the table while you suck ass niggas use baby mama wick. Real ass niggas don't dance in the club. Real ass nigga bob his head in mud. Real ass nigga just laugh at a hater with a drink in his hand and a mouth full of slug. Real ass nigga show a real nigga love. Help him out the bottom of the motherfucking mud. Snake ass nigga, bitch ass nigga. Real ass nigga ain't none of the above. Real ass nigga recognize real nigga. I'm still the same, just got a little bigger. Fake ass niggas put pain in my heart when we all broke up like Dame and Jigga. Bitch ass nigga, I'ma reach my goals. Bitch ass nigga don't step on my toes. When you see me in the streets, I'ma look in your eyes and tell you real ass niggas don't turn into hoes. 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 Won't turn into hoes. Won't turn into hoes. Real ass niggas don't turn into hoes. Real ass niggas don't turn into hoes. Real ass niggas don't turn into hoes. Won't turn into hoes. Won't turn into hoes. Real ass niggas don't change. 100. Real ass niggas stay the same. Yes sir. Real ass niggas know the game. Real ass niggas don't complain. No. Real ass niggas don't change. 100. Real ass niggas stay the same. Yes sir. Real ass niggas know the game. Real ass niggas don't complain. No. Yeah, we gonna tell these hoe ass niggas one more time. You niggas finna feel my pain. Real ass niggas don't turn into hoes, nigga. I ain't never gonna turn into a hoe. On my mama, nigga. Let's tell these bitch ass niggas something. Real ass niggas don't turn into hoes. Real ass niggas don't turn into hoes. Real ass niggas don't turn into hoes. Won't turn into hoes. Won't turn into hoes. Real ass niggas don't turn into hoes. Real ass niggas don't turn into hoes. Real ass niggas don't turn into hoes. Won't turn into hoes. Won't turn into hoes.
You are now listening to 3-time award-winning Boss Lady Radio. Yo, this your boy Noriega the King. I'm in the building tonight at 9 p.m. Everybody stay tuned and pay attention. Yeah.
My boy finally got his EP out. Your boy, one-hand producer Noriega the King. A work in progress. Let's get
Now rockin' with your boy, Noriega the King on the beat. You is now rocking with your boy, Noriega the King on the beat again. You was now rocking with your boy Noriega, the king on the beat. Now rocking out your boy, Noriega, the king on the beat. Pay attention, you was now rocking out your boy, Noriega, the king on the beat.
In the name of Jesus.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Woo! We got another one from the strange one, COVID-19.
Office of the prophet of God.
I wanna get out, I wanna hit fun, man, come on, this lots. I don't wanna be in here no more, I just wanna get out of the world. I just wanna play around the world, I wanna show things to my girl. Now I'm stuck, can't get out, don't even know what to do. Everything is stressful, man, and I'm feeling you. But then here's something that I'm feeling real cool. Everybody wear a mask, I had made that too. I did it since 96 and I'm still going out. And people still tripping, but they don't know what I'm about. But now I'm stuck in the house and I can't really have fun. Man, come on, stop, TikTok still ain't one. And now I'm doing everything and I can't even breathe. Man, come on, I can't even cough, I can't even sneeze. Man, come on, 90%, I can't even go out. I'm still trying to play with something while I'm in the house.
In the name of Jesus.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Standing in the office of the prophet of God, I execute judgment on you, COVID-19. I execute judgment on you, Satan. You destroyer, you killer, you get out, you break your power, you get off this nation. I demand judgment on you. I demand a vaccination to come immediately.
This is the same. Who you want to judge and who you want to tell? Told you before, right now we in a living hell. Ain't no factions here, we just living in a new society. Now it's gonna be the world, just you and me. Can't go out, COVID is deadly, everything is stress. Wow, it's a new strain, I heard that, but then again I guess, hey, people are dying, and women are crying, and people are saying, no one are living, and everybody getting kicked out of the house. All the men, women, and children now, everybody getting out. Nobody's having fun. Man, I'm just saying, really, I'm not really the one. I got to have my things, I got to do what I can do. Now I'm on Instagram and Facebook, I'm playing on that too. Trying to get my music heard, man, this is real absurd. Nobody wanna hear you, no one's gonna hear a word. So every time I get with my homeboy, I make a video. Put it on the Strange Ones channel, yo, check it out, go.
In the name of Jesus.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Standing in the office of the prophet of God, I execute judgment on you, COVID-19. I execute judgment on you, Satan. You destroyer, you killer, you get out, you break your power, you get off this nation. I demand judgment on you. I demand a vaccination to come immediately.
Some people believe, some don't, some will and some won't, until they catch it when they got it, man, come on, I don't. I didn't know about quarantine and now I'm stuck in the house. All I do is play video games and play around with my spouse. Play with my little girl with Barbies, that ain't right. Now I'm doing TikTok videos president ain't saying nothing. But wait, I ain't trying to talk about him. I'm gonna be saying something. Wait, give me the check, get my stimulus check, so I can spend, try to get myself out of debt. We're living in strange days, and there's more to come. And I know about the strange days. I made that strange one. Amen.
In the name of Jesus.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Standing in the office of the prophet of God, I execute judgment on you, COVID-19. I execute judgment on you, Satan, you destroyer, you killer. You get out, you break your power, you get off this nation. I demand judgment on you. I demand a vaccination to come immediately.
Yeah. You know, gotta grind hard, gotta hustle hard, you know. You don't grind, you don't eat. Yeah. Look. Fighting for my dream, put a strain in my plans. Travel through the world, gotta hustle for them bands. Fighting through my struggle, never lose who I am. Cause that's just who I am. That's just who I am. Fighting for my dreams, put a strain in my plans. Travel through the world, gotta hustle for them bands. Fighting through my struggle, never lose who I am. Cause that's just who I am. Look, that's just who I am. Striving to make ends meet, but I'm still losing my all. Hard shifts, working doubles, hoping that I never fall. Hoping that I get a call of a blessing for a better change. Sick of being broke, $0 to my last name. For real, minimum wage, I remember them days. Late bills, late fees, stressing over race. I'm begging for money, pockets hurting, breaking down mentally. Trying to keep trying, hell breaks loose, but it can't break me, yeah. Came about that struggle, yeah, that made me. Yes, I got it out the mud, and that raised me. My life is like a movie, you can see me up in AC. If you ain't on your grind, then you wasting your time, Fighting for my dream, put a strain in my plans. Travel through the world, gotta hustle for them bands. Fighting through my struggle, never lose who I am. Cause that's just who I am. That's just who I am. Fighting for my dreams, put a strain in my plans. Travel through the world, gotta hustle for them bands. Fighting through my struggle, never lose who I am. Cause that's just who I am. Look, that's just who I am. I healed myself back when I was down in a place I couldn't think straight. Depression's such a villainous state. I'm hanging out late, I couldn't fight my demons with strength. And the person that I love turned her back in my face. She gone, devastated and frustrated, falling back to basics. I'm stressing over lawyer fees, fighting just to make it. I couldn't see my son, had to watch him being taken. These wrongs don't make it right, had to numb my pain with drinking, yeah. Came about that struggle, yeah, that made me. Yes, I got it out the mud, and that raised me. My life is like a movie, you can see me up in AC. If you ain't on your grind, then you wasting your time, Fighting for my dream, put a strain in my plans. Travel through the world, gotta hustle for them bands. Fighting through my struggle, never lose who I am. Cause that's just who I am. That's just who I am. Fighting for my dreams, put a strain in my plans. Travel through the world, gotta hustle for them bands. Fighting through my struggle, never lose who I am. Cause that's just who I am. 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 That's just who I
Who I Am by Emmanuel Atkins, aka known in the music industry as E-Man from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Which is from here with his newest single release, Who I Am, which brings awareness to fathers' rights and fathering their children. E-Man's goal with his artistry and musical talent is to make relatable conceptual music that can resonate with many of people, things that go on in everyday life. Enjoy this new single from E-Man and find out who he really is. Digital streaming platform links, Who I Am on all DSPs, embedded links on YouTube, and his biography is Emmanuel Atkins is known for his work in producing along with singing and rapping. The versatile artist goes by the name E-Man and has built a buzz with an alternate hip-hop and pop sound. He started making music around the age of 7 years old while working with his cousin, developing a sound that defines each other. Music has always been a part of his life since battling depression, anxiety, and dealing with family issues. He grew up mostly in the western suburbs and moved continuously in Illinois, currently based in Elgin. Emmanuel expressed himself by writing poetry and inspiring others to relate. He is currently working on mastering his sound and releasing his first album called Release Myself. You can find him on social media links, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Y'all give it up for E-Man, aka Emmanuel Atkins. Yeah, definitely dope. Know what I'm saying? I ain't forgot about you, man. Hope you listening right now. You can come on chat in the chat room. Shout out to you. I like this song. This will be played again on the Boss Ladies Radio Show. Up next, we got SpeakLyfe. I vote all emotion. Another exclusive. Let's go.
Yo, just worldwide, you already know. Let's go. Where I'm at, I don't know where I'm going. All I know, I'm intact, eyes wide, and I'm focused. All emotion, 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 all emotion. I don't know where I'm at, I don't know where I'm going. All I know, I'm intact, eyes wide, and I'm focused. All emotion, 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 all emotion. Take this ride with me. 973, this my city, my vision. Y'all losing while I'm winning. I'm gifted, ain't working, I try different. Hard to go, inshallah, I die with it. In the game, I'm looking at you like why scrimmage? You hate bars like inmates, so why visit? You take charge or watch happen what y'all didn't. Playing me, you think so? Oh, I get it, never that. Your plots and plans, I'm ahead of that. Gold digger, never there where the treasure's at. I open up the right hand of the treasure chest. Respect my plans, put them in retrospect. You might stare, I shine brighter than heaven's nest. My flight's clear, I land on them, we neck and neck. Bang, underwater, just surface to catch my breath. MJ score on the line on them with seconds left. I don't know where I'm at, I don't know where I'm going. All I know, I'm intact, eyes wide, and I'm focused. All emotion, 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 all emotion. I don't know where I'm at, I don't know where I'm going. All I know, I'm intact, eyes wide, and I'm focused. All emotion, 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 all emotion. Back like I never left. If you ain't know my team, you on the other side. Duck and dodge, no time for a sucker's job. Face mask, all darkness, I love to ride. Kiss my wife and my kids, make sure they tucked inside. Young and fly, 88, born screaming me first. He seen hurt, they say okay, I seen worse. Heartless, R.I.P. on t-shirts. Car sick, targets breathing and see dirt. Bang, Jesus walking until my feet hurt. Police search was trying, but I believe first. G's work, I'm one of the hottest you ever heard. That's reppin' Jers, no change that rep the world. UFO, flying and unidentified. I'm in the sky, it's so cold, I've been in fire. The whole Quran, written down and memorized. Suits and deaths, with cash money comes all different times. I don't know where I'm at, I don't know where I'm going. All I know, I'm intact, eyes wide, and I'm focused. All emotion, 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 all emotion. I don't know where I'm at, I don't know where I'm going. All I know, I'm intact, eyes wide, and I'm focused. All emotion, 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 all emotion. Bang!
Got that enough by Kelly King. Shout out to you, Africa. Yeah.
On the beat is HSV. My baby fine, love is small. She like to party and she got a lot of vibe. She carry France, love is small. She give me joy anytime she come around. You got me asking you, baby, when are you coming back? Yeah. You got me asking you, baby, when are you coming back? You know I wonder with you, baby. You got there for me, baby. Say is this you I'm singing for? Say this your love, come give me more. I'm so in love. I'ma give you more if it's not enough. Yeah, I won't lie, baby, with you I'ma feel fly. You're in the light, baby, come shining, let me see your light. I won't lie, baby, with you I'ma feel fly. Yeah, you're in the light, baby, come shining, let me see right. You know I wonder with you, baby. You got there for me, baby. Say is this you I'm singing for? Say this your love, come give me more. I'm so in love, I'ma give you more if it's not enough. Say is this you I'm singing for? Say this your love, come give me more. I'm so in love, I'ma give you more if it's not enough. My baby wine for me, give it to me. Do the dirty dance and give me some more. Wine for me, give it to me. Give me dirty dance and give me some more. Me I want to by your side, I'ma walk you down the aisle. I wanna be with you through the night. I'ma take you for a while. Yeah, yeah. You're my heartbeat. I'ma give you everything you wanted. She's a classic. If not money, I'ma give it to you. I'll make you happy. Give you everything with the cocky. She's calling me, she's loving me, she's wanting me. I'm loving you too. Yeah. You know I wonder with you, baby. You got there for me, baby. You know I wonder with you, baby. You got there for me, baby. Say is this you I'm singing for? Say this your love, come give me more. I'm so in love, I'ma give you more if it's not enough. Say is this you I'm singing for? Say this your love, come give me more. I'm so in love, I'ma give you more if it's not enough. My baby fine, oh yeah. I should go, oh yeah. She wants me, but I come close because she loves me, oh yeah.
Yeah, it's your girl, Boss Lady, aka Miss Fabulous, aka DJ D-Ski. Tune in weekdays, 9 p.m. Central, Sundays at 6 p.m. Just check your local listings for real times in real time. I'm talking about, got the part-time gig, so it might not be every night, but it's at least twice a week now. Boss Ladies Radio Show. Download the Spreaker app, search Boss Lady Show for our entrepreneurs, local entrepreneurs worldwide. 9 p.m. weekdays, Sundays at 6. Also catch Boss Ladies Radio Show weekdays at 9, Sundays at 6 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Central for our local artists, underground artists worldwide. Yes, we do support both worldwide. See you in the chat room. I've come to terms with the fact that my future might not involve people I'm around now. I get tired of doing this every time I try something new. Sometimes I had to walk away from what I want to find what I deserve. I made mistakes in my life. I've learned from my bad choices. I'll know better next time. Don't mention a person's past mistakes when they're trying to change. That's like throwing rocks at them while they're struggling to climb a mountain. Yeah, let's talk about SpeakLyfe featuring I Am Only One. Jackie B in the building, y'all. Let's welcome Jackie B to the show, y'all. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Boss Ladies Live Radio Show. 4-time award-winning now. Spreaker Studios, sponsored by Boss Ladies Inc. and Dre's Radio Cafe, a.k.a. The Hangout in Dre's 8. Welcome back to another show. In the chat room, we got Noriega the King, a.k.a. the one-hand producer, and only one Jackie B in the building. Let's welcome Jackie B to the show, y'all. Woo! Coming straight out of Atlanta. What city we in?
Sandy Springs.
Sandy Springs, Atlanta, y'all. We got SpeakLyfe Incorporated in the building. What's been going on with SpeakLyfe? Since the last time we talked. What happened since the last time we talked? And make sure y'all check out that episode. The last show on the road to the UMAs was season 4 last year, 2019. Make sure y'all check that out. But go ahead and say what you gonna say, girl. I'm excited.
What has happened? Let's see. Life. Life, oh my God, so many different obstacles, so many different blessings, so just a whole lot. I wouldn't even know where to begin. To be
okay.
A whole lot. Because that was last year.
Yeah.
Last year. So a whole year's worth of...
And it went fast.
Did it? Yeah, it did. I ain't even gonna jack. It went too fast, kind of.
Really, because I came in Friday.
Uh-huh.
That day came. We were supposed to do something, and
like
then we got to running around.
Here for like 2 days, I want to say.
It seemed like a day.
Right, because you came in, we was on the show.
Yeah.
The next day was the...
Oh, we was on the show that night. Yep. I remember that.
And UMA's was the next day, and then that next day you had to leave. Yep, 2 days.
Yeah. So I had to get it done.
Technically a day. Yeah. You came in on that. Yeah. Wow.
Right. Got it done though.
Facts.
Right.
Facts. That's
and Erica Wesby was also on that episode too.
It sure was.
She was the one I was able to catch up with at the show. So
yeah. And I mean, it was a pretty decent show.
It did turn out.
I enjoyed myself because I came in there. You know, of course, I had to support my homegirl, Miss Dee Boss Lady. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Accept her award. I was like, come on, you know what? That's what we do.
And you know what's crazy? I announced my own award.
I know, right?
And they snapped a picture of it. Ralph Rivera, the guy that was taking a picture, he took a picture of that.
Did you ever get your
with the microphone in my hand? Yeah, I got all of them.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that was a trippy night, but it was well worth it.
It was dope. Everything was dope. Everything was smooth. Yeah.
I'm proud of you. Coming from 2017.
Yes.
When like literally both of us, we've been in the game for a long time doing our own thing.
Right.
But like finding another venture to push the agenda of what it is that we're trying to do.
So
you started the podcast.
Right.
I started SpeakLyfe.
Right.
And it's like now 3 years later we're here.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
The movement is growing, it's getting bigger. More people are attaching themselves to the cause, like for the both of us. And it's just like to see this at this moment, I can't do nothing but thank God. I'm like real grateful to even just be a part and witness this.
Yeah. I appreciate that.
This is dope.
Yeah, you stuck around and you were able to see behind the scenes, within
I
the scenes.
Well. I ain't going nowhere.
I remember the first day that I asked you to be the first guest on the show. She was actually one of my first guests, y'all, on the show.
Very, very first. Yeah. And I was also telling her too that, you know, for every artist to understand that every platform is a major platform.
Yes, remember? You did say that.
You have to look at it as such because you never know who's listening. You never know who's going to need your words specifically. You never know who's going to need that extra push.
Right.
So if you don't treat every platform, no matter if it's 10 million people that's listening or just one person, if you don't treat it as a major thing, you're losing out.
Right. So, yep. Definitely.
And I was honored. Like at that time, what was I doing? I was literally just trying to figure out my place out here in Georgia.
Yeah.
I had went through some different things. You know what I'm saying? It was like I was kind of like in a lost place. I'll be honest. I was in a lost place, and me being in that lost place and the people that I was around at that time is what really brought out SpeakLyfe for me.
Okay.
SpeakLyfe was actually spoken unto me. And when I heard it, and the specific words were, "You are SpeakLyfe." Because it started as just a general saying, and it wasn't just SpeakLyfe, it was SpeakLyfe in them. Because what I would do is like I'll be scrolling on Facebook, I would see certain people just spit straight facts, whether it's about the music business, life, like anything in general. And if it resonated with my heart, I would always go on their post hashtag SpeakLyfe in them. So it was just like, it went from that. So I was like, that's a nice, kind of nice, word. So then I kind of took the life in them off.
Yes.
And just SpeakLyfe, but it was like the regular way.
Yeah.
Speak, Life. And I wanted to utilize it and, create something out of it. But then I did my research, and everybody and their mom and daddy, uncle, cousin was using that. So it was okay. So what can I do? Because one thing I understand is everybody speaks life on a daily. everybody speaks life on the daily. When you're reading the Bible, you're using the Bible to speak life into you. When you're out here in the world, and let's just say you're around certain friends that value you and things of that nature, they're speaking life into you when you want to give up. You know, at so many different intervals of life, speak life is like prominent. Because it's a language, it's a conversation that you're having within yourself to get going. And for me, in 2017, that's really what it was. Because I wanted to give up. I wanted to stop.
Okay. And why was that? I mean, what drove you to say, forget this, I'm frustrated, it's not, what was it? Was it not working?
Oh, God. It was like a couple things. Like, I had a really, really tumultuous friendship that like kind of went sour. And it hurted me because as I share with you, I'm dedicated to my friends. You know, I love my friends, and if anything that I can do to help and assist, I'm there. But what I don't like is feeling like I'm being manipulated, overlooked, you know, mentally abused in a sense where, you know, I'm being belittled.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
I was experiencing a lot of that, and a lot of people wouldn't think that, you know, a friendship wouldn't do that. But you got to understand, a friendship is a relationship.
Right.
You know, or basically a friendship without the
type
sex.
of
You know what I'm saying? All that.
Between two
it's
people.
still a relationship because you're getting to know someone, you're getting to love on this, and you're dedicating time out of your life and investing that into somebody. Right. You know, that you love and you appreciate. So this relationship took over me mentally so bad that it was just like, you could see the stress wearing on my face. And the job that I was working at the time, my supervisor had to sit me down. And he was like, you know, when you came in, you were so happy. And now I see, like, you're not the happy Jackie anymore. Right. When you're like, my home front, it was really stressing me out. Because the friend that I had at the time was my only... I don't want to say source of living, but they knew I wasn't familiar with Georgia. Okay. And they used that against me. I didn't have a lot of friends. I was still getting to know what Georgia was all about, who people were. Oh, definitely. Opportunities were coming, but because I was not in a position where I could fend for myself enough yet
to do that,
they utilized that against me. And you know, and you think about those struggles and like that manipulation and the fact that I value friendship, but I wasn't being valued as a friend because of their own mischievous agenda. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like I just wanted to give up, but I always found myself in the midst of that time frame pouring into someone else. Giving them hope, reminding them that they're just their value, they're worth it. You know? Right. Yeah. Allowing them to understand that you deserve you. Right. And it's so crazy because you would think I felt that same way about me, but I didn't. Right. I didn't, and I had someone else that I pour into me. And they share so many good things that I couldn't see about myself. And it was at that very moment when they told me, you are Speak Life. And it was just like, it resonated with me.
Right. It's one thing when you call yourself something, because you'll call yourself 1,000 things. But when that person has something for you, a name for you, it's some type of sincerity that you can't get from yourself. They let it go like it's nothing. Like it's for you to have. They're not worried about losing anything because they see that in you. It's just funny how sometimes we don't see the greatness that other people see in ourselves. And if that's what Speak Life is about, that's amazing.
So Speak
On the
Life,
real.
and you're absolutely right.
Excuse me.
For me, as I've been developing this movement, there were so many things that I was like, oh, I could talk about this, I could talk about that. What do I want Speak Life to be? Like, how do I break it down? At first, I was all over the place with it.
Right.
Because it's so powerful.
Right.
It's profound.
Okay.
But it's like, I don't want to mislead people with it, you know?
Okay.
Because
There you go.
one thing people need to understand about me, I'm a realist. You know, I'm real with myself first.
Right.
And then everything else follows.
Right.
So, like, if you see me on social media, I can spit that knowledge. I can give you words of hope, you know, the grit of, you know, believing in yourself.
Right.
But it can also flip to you fucking up. Get on your shit. You know what I'm saying? And see, back in the days, I used to, like, I only wanted people to know just, like, bits and pieces of me, like, or I would try to sugarcoat it. And I got a potty mouth. I'm gonna just be honest with you. God damn it. You know what I'm saying?
That's fine.
So,
let's do
like,
it.
as I started, like, hunting into me and what Speak Life is for me first.
Okay.
Because this is all an internal work. Going outwards, because as I'm speaking life into me, I'm sharing with the masses.
Right.
That's literally how all of this happened. Like, I'm speaking into me,
Sure.
and I'm just sharing with y'all. And I didn't know so many people were receiving it in the way that they were receiving it. It was just like,
right.
so I went from, oh, the Speak Life got to be this specific thing, to it's like, no, Speak Life is a way of living. It's the only way of life.
Yeah.
It's how we maneuver. It's how we wake up. We'll literally wake up in the bed in the morning, and sometimes we be too damn tired to get up.
Oh, girl, I was like that getting here. I'm telling you. I didn't think I was going to make it last night.
So what do we do in that moment of laying in there when we don't want to? Come on, Jackie. Get up.
Anyway.
You can do it.
Yeah.
God didn't get you here so you could, you know, you're taking that time to build you up.
See, there it is.
You got to build you up. You're starting at the very moment when God allowed you to open your eyes. Guess what? That was a moment for you to get your ass up and do what you need to do to conquer the day.
Right.
And throughout the day, you're going to experience wanting to give up more times than one. And throughout the day, you're speaking life into yourself. Literally. 24/7.
We got a new comment. Dre's Radio Cafe says, we need her links. I'm feeling her. Real talk. Yeah, definitely, Dre.
Appreciate you, Dre.
Definitely her links is in the chat room. Definitely in the chat room. Y'all could just click on the links. How you get right directly to somebody's link, even mine. First follow them by clicking on their name and follow them on Spreaker. And then also go to the website, Spreaker.com. And go in the chat room in there, and then you can click on their link directly because it'll be highlighted. You can get right to their stuff. So go ahead and take advantage of that awesome feature.
Appreciate you.
You know what I'm saying? Evidently it's going down.
So yeah,
we going in tonight, y'all.
I really appreciate that. I thank you. Like,
yeah,
to hear things like that.
See, here goes that greatness again, right?
Yeah, and it keeps me humble.
Right.
Because I'm always going to come across somebody that needs a reminder, that needs to know that you're great, you're dope. Own your dopeness. I have to tell any and everybody, own that shit.
Right.
Ain't nobody gonna rock you like you rock you.
Right. Exactly.
Flaws and all. You know,
girl.
Take it.
On everything.
You may not like it, you may not love it, but I know I do. I ain't gotta worry about somebody
That's
else.
all
I
that
know
needs
I
to be
do.
said, though.
And as long as I can appreciate and love me, then whomever God put in my life to receive it is gonna receive it. That's just what it is.
Right.
Now, don't get me wrong. I ain't saying that it's easy. It's not always easy.
It's not.
I have some days where I just be like, man, I hear you, but the way I feel, like, you know. but I got to keep going. I'm going to keep pushing.
But at least you're owning it, though. You're not, like we was talking about earlier, not sitting there trying to play the victim about it.
We don't do victim shit over here.
Okay.
Let me just get that
I had
clear.
to say it.
Let me just get that clear.
I did. I had to bring that up. Like, I'm tired of the stuff now.
I don't have time.
Like, I don't.
This is the thing. Right? So, everybody in life go through their shit.
Yeah.
We have our moments of going through our shit. It's important. It's important for you to acknowledge the shit. It's important for you to experience the feelings you have when you're going through the shit.
Right.
But it is not important, or it's imperative. Let me put that in there.
Okay.
It's imperative that you do not stay there.
Right.
You are allowed to, that's your God-given right to express, receive, understand it, but it's not for you to stay there.
Mm-hmm.
If you're comfortable in staying there, I don't give a fuck who you come across moving forward in your life, you're always going to be in that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And before long, somebody going to figure you out. And when they figure you out, they're going to dismiss you and your shit.
Okay.
I don't
Plain
have time,
simple.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like before I sit up here and allow somebody to deal with me in some shit that I ain't got no business dealing with, I am going to correct it myself away from everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, I'll share it with you, but even with me sharing it with you, by the time I share it with you, I'm pretty much over it.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to harbor on it.
Mm-hmm.
I might have a memory every now and again that, you know, it might upset me a little bit, but I've already figured out an outlet or an outcome or result.
Yeah.
So there's no reason for me to keep going back there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I choose to deal with somebody new that has that same issue or whatever the case may be, then it's an internal thing.
Okay.
It's a deeply rooted issue. Not with them, with me now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like this journey of like understanding yourself and how SpeakLyfe works for you within your own personal movement, your own platform, it's major. It's no longer just a saying.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And it fits every category of life.
Mm-hmm.
Prime example is pandemic.
Come on.
This COVID-19.
This pandemic.
That.
COVID vision.
This.
COVID mindset.
All of it.
Mad set and mindset.
I actually, I don't know where this happened specifically, but it was in the news. And don't misquote me, anybody. But I overheard a coworker at the time during this pandemic. They said, and I don't know if this little child took her life because of the pandemic or something other than.
See.
But a child in today's world felt like her life wasn't deserving of this time for her to just take her own life. Like,
how old was the child?
I think she was 12 years old.
Yeah, that's pretty young.
I think she was 12 years old.
That's pretty young to be that stressed out.
And it's funny that you say that, because the thing about it is,
but they are.
Exactly. They experience the same shit us adults go through,
if not more.
Exactly. And then you think about it, they're in school. Peer pressure is a bitch right now. And
it's really pressure right now because they're kind of free to discipline themselves and, supervise themselves. When at first there was a teacher in the classroom, there was an administrator, there was a principal, there were team mediators. Now it's like the everyday family thing. Yeah, you may see one, but schools are closed. And kids are not accustomed to playing when they're out of school.
That's true.
So now you got to turn the playing structure and the school structure in the same space. Mm-hmm. And sometimes in households, that's the only way they're going to get a meal. That's the only way they're going to see another child. See, I did childcare for 10 years. Mm-hmm. And I saw more children Right.
So we
6
know.
to 12 years, you know that deal. And we've seen a lot of children that the only time they could be a child in their childhood was respected.
Exactly.
Was when they came into the daycare center. Is when they came to the school system. But it's so messed up that we weren't prepared for tomorrow's future, which is virtuality, which is digital. We have to get it together in terms of keeping up with the times that we're in. And that's what's messing our next generation up. We are still stuck on the industrial age. We're really in the information age.
Exactly.
And information is where? On the internet, the World Wide Web. That's why you hear www, World Wide Web, this and that.
Yep.
World Wide Web, this and that. The school is now on the internet. So now we have to switch from industrial learning to informational learning. And then that way, leadership can take place. That way, lives can speak up.
Exactly.
And it makes sense. Versus somebody having an outburst like this.
Exactly.
When they're not mature enough to police themselves in the first place. Because where's the role models for our young people?
Exactly.
Where are the people that say, hey, that's not how to solve a problem, is to hurt yourself. That started between the ages of 1 and 5.
Yep.
After that, you can't reach that in that depth of that situation. Now it's beyond your control. Now you have to get counseling and bring other people in.
Exactly.
When it was like a snowball. It started off small, but it was big, but it was huge in the first place. See, sometimes we let it get big just to see it when it was big in the first place. And we didn't see it.
A lot of people are more for it's tangible. What they can touch, feel. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Versus what it is. Like, you don't have to wait until it's a pandemic. You can attack the problem.
We got comfortable as a country. I believe we got comfortable as a country. We laid back, relaxed. We doing well. The economy's doing well. Everybody's getting what they want pretty much in the communities that they're dealing with, because everybody's not getting what they want.
That's true.
Everybody's not getting what we deserve. And in reality, if we get what we deserve, I don't think we will want it. So we have to put in perspective what we're going to do next. Something different, actually.
It has to be. It's time.
It has to change. Different. It's going to make us change whether we want it to or not.
That's
because
why.
That system is steady developing.
Exactly.
Right in front of us.
And see, I think for me, this is why SpeakLyfe became a song.
Okay.
It became the single for this year.
Okay. And we'll be hearing some of that later.
Sure thing.
Definitely.
Speaking to what's current, which is a part of our history, police brutality, the many killings of our people, the government and how it's set up to not protect us, but more so destroy us.
But need us at the same time.
Exactly, because they thrive off of the black dollar, SpeakLyfe. Let's just put it like this. When SpeakLyfe was created, after I finished writing those words, and I sung it out loud to myself first.
Right.
I had to fall down on my knees and get on my face, because that's how powerful it is. Not just was, it is, and it will be. I think about Marvin Gaye's "What's Going On."
Man, that's something right there.
Hathaway's, Stevie Wonder, some of the greats, when they were writing for what we as black people were going through. And
Lean on Me.
Exactly. Like, I feel like
it was a message.
That part. It was a message. And so, for me, being an artist, and this is for any artist that's out here, I feel like for these times, because we have our own very own platforms, it's important for us to utilize it to speak on what's causing so much turmoil. What's causing us to be looked upon as, still a third. A third as a human. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Or just slightly a person.
Exactly.
How you slightly and you a whole being?
Like,
if I would have felt or even thought about thinking about I'm slight of a person, I don't think I would have got this far, but I was going through so much and trying to get out of it so much, I didn't care. That's life too. Some of us, we just get tired of it. It's time to make a change.
That's what I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. And I feel like this song speaks to it. I don't want to give too much of it away.
Okay.
But yeah, I feel like from the direction that this song is going, it speaks to. I don't even know how to put it in words, but it speaks to the grit of the bullshit.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I said, SpeakLyfe ain't always the happy go lucky. Sometimes it's the ugly truth. And I want people to be aware of it.
Okay.
And so for me, there are some things that I want to work on moving forward with this single to like really become more active within the Black community, or just I won't even just say Black community. I'm going to say within our communities, period. Because while yes, we are the ones going through so much, there's so many people outside of us that don't understand, that genuinely want to understand. I ain't going to turn nobody away. But I'm not going to be stupid either. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I feel like the next generation coming into this is going to take the Malcolm X approach. A lot of us have tried Martin Luther King's way. And we're not going to discredit Martin, because he did what he felt was best in his, you know what I'm saying, in his time frame to do. But I feel like people are done with that approach.
Definitely.
So I really believe
that
2021, depending on this presidential, who we get as a president moving forward, like there's going to be so many changes. But I really believe that the Malcolm X approach is going to be more prominent in our future, in our now and towards our future.
Yeah, definitely.
And this is why I say SpeakLyfe.
We got some comments here.
SpeakLyfe is the way is the movement right now.
Yes, absolutely. I'm feeling all of that. It's real. Definitely. Noriega the King says, true words being taught tonight, love and inspiration. And then Dre's Radio says, need that track and haven't heard it yet. Vote.
Yes. Make sure y'all go and rock that vote. If you not vote early, it's okay. November 3rd.
Yep, November 3rd. I'll be back before then.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Rock that vote, because
it's important.
I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. I'm so confused at who to choose. I said I'm gonna write in these nuts.
You stupid.
For president. I ain't gonna do that for real. That's what it's kind of leaning to, because we got some.
She's exercising her rights to SpeakLyfe.
I'm stretching in every damn thing.
Wow.
Yeah, so this is huge. This is huge, and
it sounds like it's gonna explode. I'm just waiting to see what's going down. What's going on with is there any events that we want to talk about in advance to get everybody prepared? Because I hate last minute plans. And this year was kind of last minute because I'm used to doing stuff like this November. I got like 6 to 8 months to prepare because I got to get things together on my end so I can be at my best when I get to my guests. So it's like.
So, I'm not even going to say no. Because there's no such thing. What did he say?
He said, Noriega laughing. And Dre said, I thought D's nuts too. If you
I like Dre.
And he said, if you don't vote, don't complain.
Exactly.
Period.
That part.
Period.
That part. Like,
yep, definitely.
and even in that, I'm not even gonna disrespect the person's choice. I'm not.
Okay.
You know, you do what you want to do. You know. What I'm
at the end of the
but
day,
again,
yeah.
I agree. You know, if you're not gonna vote, don't complain. Don't sit up here and whine because you didn't make it count.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely. Yep. So
it is what it is.
it is what it is.
But getting back to your question as far as events, there is one in particular.
Okay.
That I am working on. Of course, you know about it. I've
been knowing about it since the first day you told me about it.
Since 2017. However, what I've learned in this industry is you cannot give all your gems away, because when you put it out there into the universe too soon, it doesn't happen.
Too soon, that
Hence,
part.
when I told you about it back in 2017,
absolutely,
it did not happen the way it needed to. So it's like, now that the pieces are slowly coming together in the way that I imagined it.
Okay. That's fair.
We're looking at a 2021 event. Definite now, because I solidified a location.
Okay. See, that's the last part we left off at. I think it was about locations, and then you had to do other stuff. Yeah,
and it's going to be back in my hometown, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Hey, that's what's up.
So
woo!
Once I
that'll be dope.
Get more things.
You know I got you. So you know I got you.
You know, listen. I always said, for whatever I could do, especially back in the hometown, until you get to moving all over, SpeakLyfe, Boss Ladies Radio Show is going to be the official radio show to, air these events, because
awesome.
this is what we do, especially as women. I love that. I'm not even looking at it from a black woman's standpoint. We're women.
Right. Come on.
We're just women.
Come on.
We already know what our skin color is. That's just
automatic.
We're women.
Right.
And women need to stick together.
Absolutely.
I can't say nothing about all these other women that think otherwise, whatever the case may be. I ain't every woman. And that, stand in that situation, when it's my man, I am every woman. I switch the wig, you know what I'm saying? Not just no, but
keep it real. It's okay.
But support is support.
All day.
When it's genuine. Let me say that again, because a lot of people don't really understand that part. When it's genuine.
Damn right.
When mountains are moved, when results happen, when
that part.
When like your audience becomes my audience becomes your audience. It's genuine.
It's coinciding with each other.
It makes sense. And if it doesn't work, guess what? We are women enough to say it won't work. Don't lose the friendship, because I know I have a connect that could use your services,
and that's what a mistake happens.
Versa. That's how it works. Keeping the airwaves open to always maintain a good relationship enough to where we can, cross-reference some people. Hey, I can't do it, but I know Jackie B can, or I can't do it, but I know Boss Ladies Radio Show is looking for. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's just what it is.
Yeah.
There's camaraderie.
If one can't do it, another one can. It's a team effort.
Exactly.
Who want to team up? Because we got enough competitors out there with no team. So I'm just saying. Dre's Radio says, might be planning a trip. Milwaukee, here I come. Oh, snaps. I'll take Noriega since Boss Lady got Jackie B. LOL. Just kidding. Mad support here. Ask about me. Dre, let's make that happen for real. Like, all jokes to the side. Like, with her, we've been planning this since 2017. It's now 2020. It's finna come into fruition. A lot of things don't always come right away.
Exactly.
But that's where the dream happens, because you're able to do the necessary planning to execute it.
And then you also have to understand
It's just
that,
a little bit of planning. That's it.
and this is what I had to understand. You know, being that
That's
I've
dope.
been singing since I was 9 years old. And my mom was my manager at one point, and I'm traveling, and then I became a solo artist, and by God's grace I got a chance to open up with my other homegirl Essential and Sandra B, who are also back. Well, Essential is in Virginia now, Sandra B is still in Milwaukee, but just me and two other great singers got a chance to open up for LL Cool J at Summerfest.
Big.
You know what I'm saying?
Huge.
And then me and Essential performed at Bastille Days amongst over 25,000 people.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So like I have history. I have years behind like this. This isn't just something I'm doing for fun.
Oh, I know.
You know?
I know it. I know. I seen you work.
This is a process, but I understood with all of that this is a marathon. It's not a race. Mm-hmm. It's not a race. And as I really started grasping onto that concept, SpeakLyfe being what it is to me now versus had I rushed and did it before in 2017,
Absolutely.
I wouldn't have the traction that I have. Not enough people would understand that this isn't about me. God just used me as the vessel to present it.
Right.
I didn't have the confidence that I have now. I was scared. You know, when you realize the gift that God has over your life, it's almost like Noah in the belly of the whale. When God called upon him to deliver the message, what did he do? He ran. He ran and he kept running, kept trying to find somewhere to hide, to the point where God put him in the belly of the whale and said, "You ain't leaving until you do it."
See.
And even though I came out to Georgia in 2015, I'm excited. I had a single I was pushing at that time. Oh yeah. That wasn't what I was supposed to be doing. Right. And I knew it. But I was so hung up on, I want to do it this way. I want to do this.
Yep,
I and God said, "No, sit your ass down."
Come all the way.
This is how it has to. This is the message.
Yep.
This is the message, and this is what needs to be said.
Right. Absolutely. All
and
that.
Even if I had the words at that time, I still wasn't ready to present it because I didn't have the confidence, nor did I have the support in the people's ears that I have now to believe in it right along with me.
Right. What brought you to this point? Then we're going to cut to a break because we got to hear this song tonight.
What brought me to this point?
What made you say, I'm going to hang around the right people, I'm going to do the right thing, no matter what happens, no matter what kind of struggles I go through? What pushed you? It'd be that one thing or something.
It was a couple of things, actually.
Okay.
2012, 13, I was going through a divorce.
Oh, okay.
I go back home to my mom, start all over from scratch.
Oh, man.
And
that's tough.
I remember crying every single day. I was losing weight like a motherfucker. But I was crying every single day because I'm like, I didn't deserve to be here. What got me here? Why? What did I do, God? Talk to me. Tell me. I was going through that. Where you seen smiles were my worst days of depression. And I remember crying and looking in the mirror, and I said to myself, ugly face and all, I believe in you if no one else will.
That's what's up.
And I really didn't realize.
That's powerful.
Exactly. I didn't understand that power at that moment.
Boy.
But I knew that was, for that moment for me, that was a SpeakLyfe moment. Wow. And I didn't know that.
Wow. You already had it in you.
Exactly.
You already had the support. You already had the help. It was inside of you.
Exactly.
Okay.
I didn't know
I'm trying to catch on to this. I'm feeling this right now. That's what's up. Let's go.
That's the first interval.
Okay.
2016, a little bit of 17, the friendship. I love my friends. Like,
okay.
I'm so dedicated to y'all. Like, when I see people with dope visions, and I'm pushing that shit.
Right.
Because I want you at your best.
You remind me of one of the founders, Miss Woodward. She said
I'm dead.
It's like, but it's not what you said. You're sincere about what you said. You really display that in your life, and people see that. I know I see that.
So, at that moment, I'm gonna tell you specifically because
okay,
it was a roommating situation. We had this big ass beautiful house in Solani. It was like dope, you know. And I was accused. There was a situation where I was accused of dealing with her guy. First of all, I don't get down. I don't do that. I don't do that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But she wasn't trying to hear that. And we got into an argument that entire night. Like, I'm like, dude, I'm your friend. Like, I need you to know who you around. Like, I don't get down like that. And it hurt me so bad that I had to go into my room. I went in my room and I cried. Like, every time I tell this story, I think about it and I get so emotional because I couldn't understand. Like, come on, man. Right. This ain't me. That's not me. And I cried to God. I cried to God. I cried to God. And this was the second moment. The second moment in my life that made me get to this point. Mm-hmm. And I could, to be able to hear God's voice as clear as day, I've never experienced that until that night. And I said, God, what do I need to do? What do I need to do? And this left hand, from my shoulder all the way down to my hand, upon my hand, I had my hands balled and as a fist because I'm crying and, you know, I got my face covered and I can feel it was like a touch. Went from my shoulder, went all the way into my hand. And I heard the words, let it go. And I slept like a baby.
Wow. Wow.
That was the second moment. My third moment, 2019. My struggle while I was out here and just in life in general was that I wasn't ready to be as independent as I talked.
Wow.
We speaking truth. And I told you, I own my truth.
For sure.
I wasn't as ready as I spoke upon it.
Yes.
I'm an independent woman. I can pay my own bills. And in all actuality, I don't want to pay no goddamn bills.
Right.
I don't want to know. I don't want it, you know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
One of my biggest struggles was being able to live on my own because I was accustomed to always having somebody in my space.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
In 2019, I was blessed with my own place. Mm-hmm. And it was the peace within it.
Yep.
That serenity that I had fought years for.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, I left from my mom's house to my husband at that time. And I was married from 20 to 29. So I never really had time to be with myself. Mm-hmm. So to have that moment of solitude and, you know, learning how to be with me, learning how to spend time with me, learning how to appreciate the flaws, learning how to accept me, learning how to own my dopeness. This is a motherfucking journey. So God put me with myself. He put me in the belly of the whale. Because that's what that was for me.
Right.
Because I didn't know how to deal with it at first. I talked that I want. But that's not what I really wanted.
Right.
I wanted to run. I could have, if my mom was here, I know that's my safe haven. So I'm going to just go there. She got it. I'm good. I can go and live with somebody and I'll be cool. Because it ain't all just on me. Mm-hmm. You know?
Yeah.
God put me in the belly of a whale, i.e. myself. And I had to figure it out. And it's been working. It's been working. Mm-hmm. So those three things really started building me to be the woman that I am.
Yeah.
Building me, understanding that my story is not mine alone. somebody else. You hear my dog? She loud. She
want to knock
She a whole woman. Sound like a nigga. She want to be a part of the interview too. She like, Mama, I got something to say, goddamn. But
that's what's up, though.
But so I mean, I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here, and before I could let other people see me, I had to be able to see me.
Yes.
This is why you see that mirror right behind you. I look in that mirror a lot.
I didn't even notice that. Though.
Yeah, I have to because I have to be able to look in that mirror and ask myself this question: are you happy with what you see?
Right.
Are you comfortable with the decision that you made? Can you live with the decision that you made? And if I can answer those three without feeling some type of way, I can move. Mm-hmm. If I have the slightest of, I'm not sure, I got to sit back down and restructure some shit.
Exactly.
And every day is not perfect.
It's not.
It's not. And sometimes I don't like what I see in the mirror. But that's where the Speak Life part of me kicks in, like, you're a boss. You're a winner. You can do it. Stop letting other people dictate to you what they feel your life should be. What do you want to be? How do you feel? What do you see for yourself? Fuck what they talking about. Go and get it, Jackie.
Mm-hmm.
The only person that's stopping you is you.
True.
Stop putting a leash on you.
Bet.
Stop limiting yourself.
Yes.
And it just goes on and it goes on and goes on. I can read and I can write. I can watch as many motivational videos, read all the coach books. I mean, if you go in my library, there ain't nothing but like self-help books and everything.
Right.
And I realize as much as I love that stuff, it does nothing for me if I'm not utilizing it.
Absolutely. I truly agree.
And sometimes the stuff that's in those books is not meant for me. This is a live as you go sometimes.
Yeah, it's a resource.
Like,
it's a tool. Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I got to create the shit as I go because obstacles don't come to you planned.
Mm-hmm. And they didn't have it all figured out.
Let me say this again. Obstacles do not come to you planned.
No. And not all figured out.
And when you're praying to God, right, and you're telling God what you want, He's going to say, oh, you sure? Okay, let me drop this bomb on you.
Yeah, don't test you on it.
Let me tell you, look.
Don't test you on it.
Can I tell you how many F-bombs I done received leading up to this moment? My producer, shout out to Don of Get It Done Management.
Get It Done Management. I already like that. That's catchy.
Listen, Get It Done.
I'm loving that.
Look.
Get it done.
Look. You know what? Let me add.
That's simple.
Let me add this part to it. Coming to Georgia 2015, I did a conference. It was the Dynamicon, right? I met Buddy. Shout out to Buddy. He just got his business all in check. That's my Buddy Music Publishing. I'm so proud of him. Like, I am so genuinely proud of my people, man. Like, I love what's happening, what's transpiring, because elevation. When you see people at their lowest, or you see them going through certain things and feeling like they'll never get to where they are now, it's just like, wow, I walked with you through that.
Yeah.
Where other people felt like I should have given up on you. Nah, for what? The only way I can stop is if you stop.
Right. Because
I can't want it for you.
Right.
And one thing I love about my brother Buddy, he gonna always keep going. He gonna always find a way out of whatever it is he going through. That's my producer. That's my other producer.
Right.
So, Buddy, make sure y'all remember that. That's my Buddy Music Publishing, LLC.
Okay.
Don,
y'all hear that right?
Don,
LLC. Oh, this chat room jumping, Jack.
Don of Get It Done Management, LLC, aka The Musical House, LLC, The Musical House Records and Publishing.
We need to talk about some of that going
These
on.
two,
what I'm saying.
These two, are the pillars, the ones that assisted with this SpeakLyfe record.
Okay.
I was blessed with the beat by Buddy. He blessed me with it.
That's what's up. That's special.
With the words being created, it's so crazy because how Don and I work. Like, I'm always in the studio with Don. Buddy is out in Arkansas. I'm always in the studio with Don, and we write. Like, our connection, it's just like this. Like, it just clicked. So when I made this SpeakLyfe song, I called him. And it's so funny because he was like, he wasn't sure. He wasn't going to answer it at first, but he answered it. And I don't never not let him hear a song first before we do it. But I called him. I said, we got to record this track. And he was like, oh, shit, okay, that's what's up. I never let him hear it until I got to his house. So I got to the studio. Okay. When I let him hear the song, before I got his reaction, his daughter, she came to the car, and I'm singing it live, and she was like, there you go. What's good, Don? What's good? Shout out to Get It Done Management. That's my
wow. Look, he came in there. He got in there.
He came in just in time. Like,
let's welcome Don to the show, y'all.
That's fam right there. That's fam.
Y'all make sure y'all follow on Twitter by clicking on his name, y'all.
That's my bro right there.
Get up in the chat room.
Management.
Get it done. He just got it done. He got in the chat room like right away.
The Musical House recording, the Musical House publishing, and Don, make sure you let Buddy know that I shout him out too. If he can hop in, tell him to hop in because I'm just like in awe of this thing. So like Don knows like we went through the trenches for this track, and I am so excited and blessed and honored to have been able to share this with people who see the vision, people who understand and who are just as creative as I am, understanding that I am only one piece of the puzzle. Okay. But we came together and
that's some thousand pieces.
SpeakLyfe.
There you go.
SpeakLyfe.
He said, so 24 minutes away. You know what I'm saying?
I know, right, bro? I'm so nervous. But I'm excited at the same time. And just like, man, dude, I ain't gonna cry.
Oh, that's what's up. See what support, that's real support right there. You want to talk about some support, y'all. That's some support right there.
That's family for life. That's for real. Family for life. Like,
yeah, that's dope.
Don already know his place with me. Like, I got him. Him, Buddy, man.
Was he the person that had something to do with Just Being Me? Or
now, Just Being Me Entertainment is me. That's all me.
I'm talking about like the producing the music and all of that.
No, he wasn't a part of that. But like, so that album, Milwaukee featuring Jackie B, was just a collective of various artists I worked with throughout Milwaukee, Wisconsin. You know, no, he's a part of now and the future.
Okay, so he's the right hand man.
Yep.
Okay.
That part.
Okay.
You put it perfectly. You heard that, bro? You're the right hand man.
Right hand man. There you go, Don. Throw that jewel like that.
I never thought I would ever be in a position with this music game that I would be able to trust someone with my craft as much as I do with Don. Okay. Like, he genuinely has my best interest at heart. And the one thing that I love about how we work, amongst many things, is that we communicate everything from the top to the middle to the bottom, you know. Right. Like, and he's so on point when it comes to that business. Like, people don't know that business is everything. They have to really understand it truly is 10% of your music, your talent, and 90% of your business. Well, after we finish recording SpeakLyfe and everything, we spent a good full 1 day and a half in the same spot, making sure the back end, the business of it, was on point. Administration work. And it was tedious as hell. And I can't tell you how many times I wanted to say, nah, I don't want to. I don't want to. But I'm so glad he didn't stop and I didn't give up. Right. And I saw how hard he was going. And it made me want to keep going. You know? I love that. I love that. So, Don, I thank you. This is one of so many so many more moments, experiences, and so forth to go. Like, we're gonna ride this till the wheels fall off.
Absolutely.
Is it?
I can't wait to see this unfold. Definitely gonna get to that song later on. So she done broke it down to the broke down. We can't break it down no more. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, we're gonna take a break, and when we come back, we gonna get some links from her. See how we can get in touch with her. For those that are listening and can't make it in the chat room, get some quote for the day. Get on up out of here on this Thriving Thursday. Stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. Up next, we got, after the sponsorship, Drazy. You already know what time it is. It's Miss Fabulous Love Chronicles. Let's go. Off that Love Chronicles mixtape. Check it out.
Hey, yo. It's your boy Drazy, CEO, DJ, and programmer for Dre's Radio Cafe. You got a banging cut that you want to be heard? Got a show coming up? A gig? You want to sell some products? You name it. Send it to Dre's Radio Cafe. Dre's Radio Cafe is a 24/7 internet radio station designed with you in mind. By being heard by 150,000 listeners every month. What does that mean to you? That means more than just going to YouTube, more than just going to Google, more than just having SoundCloud up, more than just having any of them other programs set up, alright? So check this out. What I want you to do is send your banging cuts, your ads, anything that you have involved that you want to get involved with to DREZEY21@yahoo.com. That's DREZEY21@yahoo.com. That's Dre's Radio Cafe, 24/7 radio, designed with you in mind. What y'all sipping on? Let's go.
Fuck shit. Hey, what's happening?
What's happening? What it do?
Chilling. What you want?
Well, I'm about to make a few rounds real quick. I got a lot of shit to do today.
Oh, really? I mean, you been telling me that shit like the past 2 weeks and shit, but you ain't fucking with me or something?
Yeah, I've been a busy woman.
I ain't hear you.
I'm sorry?
I ain't hear you.
I said I'm a busy woman.
So like that?
Yeah, I like that. Spring, feeling mommy, single mommy at that, and then trying to get this music game together. I really ain't had a lot of time. I make time, but right now ain't the time. You feel me?
Yeah, alright.
Like a computer with a bad disk, loving you was a risk. I downloaded your love to my hard drive. I thought I was happy and had arrived to the destination called love. What the hell was I thinking of when I look back and I crash? Am not the same at all. I no longer need you to catch me when I fall. Am not the same at all. I no longer need you. You see the same fire, but I've cleaned up my act. I got a new smile. My past is only a memory. 'Cause experience has set me free. Am not the same at all. I no longer need you to catch me when I fall. My mistake, I didn't scan you. I was busy thinking about how I looked and I forgot to read your
Miss Regina Hicks Trophy. Up next, Lady Miz telling my story off that Elegant Gangsta album. Let's go.
Huh. Y'all thought it was over? I ain't letting y'all tell my story. Nah, I ain't stopping till I make it, I'm gon' get mine. Put in work, son, I stay on that grind time. Y'all ain't telling my story, y'all better get to know me. I'm everywhere, but I'm low-key, now pay me back like your old man. I ain't stopping till I make it, I'm gon' get mine. Put in work, I stay on my grind time. Y'all ain't telling my story, y'all better get to know me. I'm everywhere, but I'm low-key, now pay me back like your old man. Turn heads when I come through, stay rockin' that new. Put a spell on you like voodoo, I kill shit like I'm supposed to. Money long, got bank rolls, only roll with dudes, don't trust me. Boss shit on boss mode, I stay down, 10 toes. Classy chick when I did it bop, swag dip, it don't milli rock. You don't own the D, you don't own the block, now break out, pop lock. Mid, stay on that shit. Blind you with my wrist. Everybody hates you like Chris. Who you talking to? Talking to. I ain't stopping till I make it. I'm gon' get mine. Put in work. I stay on that grind time. Y'all ain't telling my story. Y'all better get to know me. I'm everywhere, but I'm low key. Now pay me back like your old man. I ain't stopping till I make it. I'm gon' get mine. Put in work. I stay on my grind time. Y'all ain't telling my story. Y'all better get to know me. I'm everywhere, but I'm low key. Now pay me back like yeah, oh man. This rap game's like the drug game. You need quality to sell the pack. Promote it, market it, flip that. Double it, bring it back. There's a war outside. No man is safe from. You ain't my A1 since day one. Then you done. I'm telling y'all straight off the rip. I'm fire, so I stay lit. If Flex don't do it, I drop a bomb on my own shit. For me, get your dome split. Not in the mood in my moment. You only mad cause the shoe fit. Evicting y'all, pay rent. I ain't stopping till I make it. I'm gon' get mine. Put in work. I stay on that grind time. Y'all ain't telling my story. Y'all better get to know me. I'm everywhere, but I'm low key. Now pay me back like yeah, oh man. I ain't stopping till I make it. I'm gon' get mine. Put in work. I stay on that grind time. Y'all ain't telling my story. Y'all better get to know me. I'm everywhere, but I'm low key. Now pay me back like yeah, oh man.
Go, y'all, that Jackie B Speak Life. Let's get it, y'all. Exclusive Boss Lady Radio.
Who's next? Who's next? I carry history, life in quarantine. Nowhere to hide, it's worldwide. We can agree to disagree, but it don't matter now. This is life. We can chill face to face and debate what is fact and what has been a lie. Pull every card and go hard with the truth, yet be brutalized. When it's all said and done, what we have and what we want won't bring back alive. All we really need to do is hang on and speak life. In every way, let the people see, let them see, and make sure you know you're right. Oh, when you speak, don't believe. No, this is your defeat. Don't incriminate your mind. Oh, be free. Let us join hand in hand as we stand and demand our equality. You wanna walk across the street stress-free without that hang. When it's all said and done, what we have and what we won't bring back alive. Hey, all we really need to do is stand strong and speak life. It's your life. Come on. Will you fight?
Yo, what's good? It's your girl Lana Lay. Be sure to check out my new single, As I Am, dropping on all major streaming platforms September 25th. And in the meantime, keep it locked into Boss Ladies Radio and follow your girl on the gram at Lana Lay Music.
I ain't perfect, it's a lot that I don't know. But I ain't afraid to learn, I still can grow. Still the same girl, with the same heart. Though my thoughts be in the dark. As I am, as I am, as I am, as I am. That's who I am, and even for me to accept. No, I try to do it solo, but deep down I love the help. Get to see into the minds of other folks is really something. Got you thinking it's a possibility that you're insane. Get to see into their brains and they ways start to explain. When you close, it's like they the ones to understand your pain. They your backbone, they enter the trap phone. Ever get into some shit, my baby get her act on. I always love her and she been like that. I can bet that me and her will always win like that. Cause together we a problem and they won't like that. But if we ever going through it, I'ma be right back. Bet you never seen nobody have your back like that. And if I ask to keep it real, she'll hit me with straight facts. That's all facts. Somebody got a problem, I bet they gon' back up. I ain't no city girl, but for her I'll act up. I ain't perfect, it's a lot that I don't know. But I ain't afraid to learn, I still can grow. Still the same girl, with the same heart. Though my thoughts be in the dark. As I am, as I am, as I am, as I am. She gon' ride, she gon' slide, she gon' die for me. Always down even when she cannot vibe with me. Ain't met nobody with that loyalty. Gave me everything I need, yeah, she love to spoil me. Let me piss her off though, and I bet she'll start ignoring me. I also bet that if we split, there ain't no getting over me. It's all good. Calm down, take a breather, roll a J up, it's a creeper. Hit that shit and calm your nerves while Alina in these speakers. A bit of a hard to reach her, but I still relate. Make me feel a lot, but I know it won't be hate. Got a lot to say, but don't see him in my face. Haters got a lot to say, but don't see him roll this way. Ain't no fake. I just wanna put a pillow all up in your face. Cause some is near, I'm diving deep up in your lake. Got you gripping hard, don't know how much you can take. So what you say? I ain't perfect, it's a lot that I don't know. But I ain't afraid to learn, I still can grow. Still the same girl, with the same heart. Though my thoughts be in the dark. As I am, as I am, as I am, as
Yeah, y'all make sure y'all check out Lena Lay on YouTube and watch that exclusive video as I am, know what I'm saying? Quote for the day, y'all. Got logged back in, I guess, every single time because I'm on this doggone iOS thing. That's what it do, though. Jackie, you got to tell us to get in touch with you and all that good stuff. Before I get into quote for the day.
Well, before I get into the quote, I just want to take this time and say thank you to all and everyone that tuned in to listen to the release of SpeakLyfe. It is officially available on all major platforms, streaming everywhere. Today is, the 30th? Officially the 30th. So thank you for listening. Thank you for just tuning in. You can follow me everywhere at Only One Jackie B. You can also go to my website, www.onlyoneJackieB.com. It will be available there on my website as well. If nothing more, the one thing that I always tell everybody else, because I have my own quote too, and I'm going to let Dee Dee, Boss Lady, get her quote in, but I always say this. Remember to speak life into yourself and others, but most importantly, remember to speak life into yourself first, because if you don't believe what you're saying, how in the hell will you expect somebody else to believe what you're saying?
Awesome. Yeah, let's give it up. Only one Jackie B, y'all. Yeah. 2020. On the road to better success in life. SpeakLyfe. We on the road to SpeakLyfe, y'all, right here in Atlanta, y'all. Quote for the day. You can join Boss Lady on Twitter at Nook Boss Lady Live Podcast. SpeakLyfe featuring Jackie B on Spreaker. 4-time award-winning. Hashtag entrepreneurs. Hashtag indie. Hashtag indie artists. Hashtag indie music. Boss Lady Show. /Spreaker.com. Gordon Trego says at Gordon Trego, leadership matters more in times of uncertainty. Wade, good dog. Yes, indeed. Now, we just got through talking about that. It's crazy. Every time I do a quote for the day, it be for the day, for real. It just pop up like that, and it makes so much sense. Gordon Trego says, what you cannot enforce, do not command. Sophocles. Not Socrates, it's Sophocles or something. I don't know. That's a new one. You know how I am with them names. I can't get them right, so I apologize. Bruce Van Horn at Bruce VH. In 3 words, I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on. Robert Frost via simple reminders. Definitely retweeting all these stuff I'm saying. Y'all need to retweet because the minute you do that, it's just up there forever. Thanks. Steve Keaton at Lead Today says, if you're too focused on what went wrong yesterday or today, you are likely limiting your chances for a better tomorrow.
That part.
Mm-hmm.
That's deep.
Yeah. Steve Keaton don't be playing. He got blogs too. Y'all make sure y'all check out his blogs on Twitter. Let's see, we got another good one. Bruce Van Horn at Bruce VA says, business owners / leaders. The word synergy literally means working together. How well does your team synergize? Most companies fail because of internal frictions, not from financial issues. Let's talk about how synergy coaching can produce amazing results for your company. See, it's always some tools and resources, y'all. Let's see. We got a little addicted-to-success.com. You know I'm on that. I am addicted-to-success.com. 4 ways to find yourself again. Yeah, let's speak life into that. You got to find your way back, it sounds like. So we're going to see what this blog talking about on addicted-to-success.com, published 7 hours ago, October 30th, 2020, by Justin Aldridge. There are many upsides to this interconnected, technologically driven world we live in today. We're able to quickly and easily connect with people literally across the world. Business has become more globalized and learning has never been more accessible or easy. However, there are some downsides to our world as it is today also. There's one in particular that I think is becoming a bigger and bigger issue by the day, and that is people losing themselves. You might be wondering what I mean when I say losing themselves. So let me explain. Now, more than ever before, people are being influenced by outside forces through things like social media. And because of that, we've fallen into a culture of comparison where everyone is seeking to be like those they look up to. The problem is, in the process of doing that, people are creating lives they don't truly enjoy and are void of true happiness and fulfillment. Lives that are out of alignment with their core values. That's the reason why you see trends like the number of millionaires going up every single day, while the rate of depression rises alongside it. The good news is, it's possible to find and reconnect with yourself again. If you've ever dealt with that feeling of being unhappy and disconnected from the life you want to be living, keep listening and learn 4 strategies to find yourself again. 1. Ask those who know you best. There are very few, if any, resources in this life that are greater than relationships. A life well lived is one filled with deep, meaningful relationships. One of the benefits of having these sorts of relationships is being able to have people to go with things like finding yourself again. When we go down this rabbit hole of change and transformation in the wrong direction, it becomes difficult to pull ourselves out on our own. That's where those key relationships come in handy. The first strategy for finding yourself again is to ask the people who know you best. These people tend to know the real you. They can give you the insights into some of the parts of yourself that may have gotten buried under all the junk that got piled on over the years. Asking those who know you best questions about your strengths, values, and purpose in life can go a long way in helping you rediscover who you are, what you value, and what you were put on this earth to do. Quote, friendship is the hardest thing in the world to explain. It's not something you learn in school. But if you haven't learned the meaning of friendship, you really haven't learned anything. Muhammad Ali. 2, get off social media. Like I mentioned before, social media is such an amazing tool that it has so many wonderful aspects to it. But it can also be prime real estate for an identity complex and someone really getting disconnected from themselves. The comparison that comes from constant engagement and use of social media is a breeding ground for insecurities and or lust of wanting to be like someone else or have their life. So, you can probably guess where I'm going with this, but a great way to reconnect with yourself is to get off social media. Think about it like this. If you were an alcoholic, you wouldn't hang out in bars hoping to kick your addiction, at least not if you have high hopes of becoming successful. Well, if you're struggling with feeling disconnected and are frequently on social media, maybe a good detox is in order. It's estimated that the average adult spends 150 plus minutes a day on social media. If you have that extra time to do the other strategies on this list, imagine how much good that you would do in finding yourself again. 3, get into nature. If you're feeling lost and disconnected, a great way to find yourself is to just slow down, be still, and go inward to reconnect with your thoughts and feelings. The problem is we live in a hustle and bustle society that glorifies being busy. And since most people live that way, finding time to be still, get quiet, and go within for answers seems impossible. For most people, long gone are the days of having a quiet space for themselves to completely disconnect without distractions. That's why the next great strategy for finding yourself is getting in nature. Sometimes in life, we've got to force ourselves to go to great lengths in order to get what we want. Well, if still and quiet in order to reconnect is what you're seeking, then there isn't a much better place to find it than out in nature. I don't know about you, but I can't recall the last time I was in the middle of nowhere and had great Wi-Fi cars whizzing by or social media and TVs to fill my head with nonsense. So much of creating a desired result in life is about intention. Getting yourself out into nature and away from the distractions of the world shows that you are serious about creating the space necessary to find yourself again. Quote, we need time to diffuse, to contemplate. Just as in sleep, our brains relax and give us dreams. So at some time in the day, we need to disconnect, reconnect, and look around us. Quote, Laurie Colwin. 4, attend a personal growth conference or seminar. Okay. This may be the coach coming out in me, but I truly do believe that a great place to reconnect with yourself is at a personal growth conference or seminar, and I'll tell you why. If you've ever been to one of these events, you know that the primary intention is to help people overcome some sort of obstacle in their lives or go to get to a new level. There are 2 great things about these events. 1, being able to explore your deepest desires, and 2, being around and connecting with like-minded people. Not only do personal growth events inspire you, but they also present an opportunity for you to do some deep work on yourself and your life. That's why you hear people talk about walking away from these types of events, feeling transformed. It's because they were able to engage in personal growth, work that they probably weren't making time for outside of that sort of setting. To be clear, these types of events aren't a quick fix type of thing and shouldn't be relied upon to fix all of your issues. But they do present a forum for you to detach from your current reality and gain some new perspective on life. Plus, personal growth events offer great opportunities for connection. And even better than that, connection with the right kinds of people. People who are all on a journey of personal growth and discovery. Relationships with the right people can be so catalytic in you finding yourself again, and you'll be able to find those sorts of connections at personal growth events. Putting it all together. Let's be honest. Having that feeling of disconnection from yourself sucks. It's not a fun place to be. But the good news is that there are steps that you can take when you're feeling that way to find yourself again. If you do the 4 things I mentioned a while ago, asking those closest to you, getting off social media, getting into nature, and attending personal growth events, you'll find it much more easier to reconnect with who you are and get yourself back on track in life. What advice do you have for people who are struggling to reconnect with who they truly are and getting back on track in life? Share your thoughts in the chat room. And that's really all I have to say. Good afternoon, morning, and evening, and we'll see you soon on the next show. Peace.
We are now transferring you to a customer care rep. Please hold the line and we will answer your call as soon as possible. Thank you for choosing us. By the way, to ensure you're getting great service, your call may be recorded or monitored.